Hello everybody, welcome to another little episode, I guess you can call it. Oops, excuse me, sorry for the noise. Another little episode of the Black Dog Shop. If you remember one of my previous videos where I was making this bib, my dog ate the end of it. Yeah, so my dog chewed pretty much all of that. There. Gone. Loves leather, that thing. Anyways, so I was making this for a friend of mine, and the dog chewed it up, so now I'm going to make another one. I just made this wet, and I'm going to start tooling on it. So here we go. Probably won't be too much talking in this video, maybe a little bit of explanation on what I'm doing and why I'm doing and why I'm using this tool and that tool and whatever else. So that was an A98. Some are finer. Yeah. Some are finer. Can you see that any good? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Some are finer patterns than others. Anyways, this one is it's a craft tool, and the number on this one is A as in Alpha 1042 -2. Sorry, 104-2. So Alpha 104-2. I'm gonna take my glasses off because my bifocals don't like to focus very well on that stuff. Started doing this last year. And winter came and it kind of went to the wayside because I figured, you know, he's not going to be riding his bike in the wintertime, of course, here in Nova Scotia. Too cold, more than snow anyway. Too cold. So anyway, I put it to the wayside and did other projects and stuff like that, and then my dog decided to get into my filing cabinet. How he ever got the drawer open, I have no idea. But he did. I love him. And so anyway, I started making this one here probably, I don't know, a month and a half ago. And again, outdoor work comes first for me. So I spend most of my time. So now it's a hot day again today. It was 30 here yesterday. Today it's supposed to get up to 27 with a humidex of like 34. That's a little bit too warm for me. I can't function in that weather. I get nauseated. Oh boy. And so anyway, I said, well, I got projects that I can do out in my barn, but I also got to get this done for my friend Chris. So I decided that before I start any new projects, I'm going to get this done. Get this done and get it out to him so that he can enjoy it. who knows? Just might bring me other business too, right? Now I go back over and I've just done this line like 5 times. I'm not counting, but I'm gonna say 5 times. But anyway, I do that line about 5 times because I want the indentation. I want this to be proud, I guess you call it. And I want this to be indented really good. When you're doing tooling, you always want to be able to see the line that you're tooling. So always keep the line toward you so that you can see where you're putting your tool. You don't want to just you just don't want to stick your tool anywhere. Sorry, I took that to a different place. But anyway, you get my drift. Some people do this differently than I do, and that's fine. There's no set way of doing it as far as I'm concerned. I just do what I do. Whatever is easy. Oop. Whatever is easy for me, whatever might not be the easy way for you, right? So just take your time. Do a good job. And if you're doing this to sell it, don't look at your time and rush it, because then you end up with a bad product. Bad products don't bring in repeat business. Right? I want somebody to see this and be like, holy crap, bud, where did you get that, dude? And somebody say, oh, I had Lloyd at the Black Dog Shop make this for me. Which is not actually the Black Dog Shop. It's my small little leather business is called Shotgun Leather. Shotgun, all one word. So this video will be posted on the Black Dog Shop YouTube. And it also will be on Shotgun Leather's YouTube channel as well. So when you're doing leather, if you ever get 2 lines because you messed up a little bit, don't worry about it, because when you come back and do your tooling, you can erase one of those lines, right? You'll hide that away. So don't get too frantic, oh my God, I ruined my piece, or anything like that, because really you haven't. Reuben. That's my Doberman. Probably sees a leaf out there blowing around or something. I almost did it. See that? Getting a really nice indentation there. Really nice. And that's what you want. Oh yeah. It's turned out just lovely. A little bit too far away from me there. Boy, is it warm up here. I'm in the upstairs bedroom in my house, my master bedroom. Got a little office here for my home inspection business and all that kind of jazz. So this is where I like to sit and do my leather work too. But boy, is it hot. It's hot up here today, let me tell you. Let me tell you. If you are new to this channel, maybe this is the first video that you've ever seen from me, go look at the others. They're always fun to watch. If you're bored and got nothing to do, get yourself a cold snack, whether it be alcohol or not. Sit back and enjoy your evening or your morning or whenever you choose to watch this one. Welcome to the channel. I'm not sure if I said that already, but welcome. Glad you're here. Just yesterday in the Black Dog shop, I finished up a rustic Harley Davidson sign, and so it's about 36 inches wide by 12 inches or 13 inches high. And so anyway, I posted it on Facebook for sale, and my dad saw it and said that I did nice work, which is always really nice to hear, you know, because a lot of people grow up and don't know if their parents are happy with the way their life is going, or not their life, like their children's lives. Anyway, just, he didn't say like I'm proud of you, but like he said that I did nice work. So to me, that's saying that he's proud of me, which is great. And I know he's proud of me because he calls me all the time and checks in on me and see how my business is going and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm 50 years old now, so I doubt he's worried about me too much when it comes to, am I making any money, or am I working or anything like that. He knows that I'll always work. That's just bred and instilled into me. But it was a good feeling. I went to bed feeling good. I go to bed feeling good anyways, usually, but it was a extra good feeling, I guess you can say. It's always nice to, when your parents, you know, acknowledge your accomplishment, even if it is something as simple as a rustic sign. There. Would you look at that now? Coming along nicely. Woohoo! Feel good. If you guys are into leather work, and you guys are wanting to learn leather work, or you guys are already doing leather work, or whatever, put it in the comments. Let me know what you're doing. Love to hear from you. Love to hear from you. Love to see what you're doing. And if you got a channel that I can follow, I've subscribed to, let me know what it is. Because I love to watch YouTube. I watch YouTube more than I watch TV. Right on, right on. Yeah, let me know what your YouTube channel is. Because as I say, like, I watch a lot of YouTube. Every night I watch YouTube. Me and the missus usually watches a movie after supper, before bed. It's just something we do, lay together and watch a movie. And then she's usually asleep by 9:30, and I'm up till 12 or more sometimes. I'm watching YouTube with my headphones in, just chilling. Chilling and learning. Getting ideas from other creators and stuff like that. Lots of fun. But anyways, yeah. 20 minutes into this video, and that's what I got done. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So we'll keep going. If you gotta go to the washroom, go ahead. You're not gonna miss much. Not going to miss much, just me tooling here and going around and around in circles. Rambling on, talking gibberish. You could either pause the video or you can let her play on through. This is where it gets really, really tight in here. Oh, there we go. Going around here being very, very careful. You know I'm being careful because I got my tongue hanging out. Just being very careful around the edges of the letters. Don't want to mess those up. You want it to spell Harley Davidson, not Hardly Davidson, right? I'm just in the corner of the S there, so your tool is already in there, so just keep banging at it and get it down to the level, you know, the height that you want it, right? That's what I do. Instead of going back in there, because the more you go in there, the more chances you got of making a mistake. And when you hear me going fast, is that I'm just filling in this area, so I'm just knocking that down. I'm not near any edges or borders, like, or whatever, you know, so I can go a little bit faster and just move my wrist and get her done. need this light over. I got the light kind of right up here. I need it back here and up so that I got no shadows. So this is an adjustment that I got to make on that one day. Might be today, might be tomorrow when I get to it. Now I got that song in my head. I can't wait till tomorrow. Oh, I need you tonight. I don't own the rights to that song, but it's a good song. I can't remember who sings it. Oops. That was an oops, but not a mistake. Just an oops that I missed the hammer. I never missed the hammer, I missed the tool. Who sings that song? I drive away and you're still on my mind. Oh, it's the Cars. Ain't it? Getting so far, leaving you behind. Well, I can't wait till tomorrow. Ooh. And I can't wait till tomorrow. Oh, yep, it's the Cars. I like the Cars. Again, I don't own the rights to that song, but cool band. Real good band from days gone by. Don't worry about filling in all of it, because you're going to come back later with a smaller tool and get in there and do that. Like this one here is a little bit wide, so even though this one here has got a finer pattern to it, you can get in there and it actually fits right in that S. And even though it's a smaller pattern, nobody's going to notice. Nobody's going to know. Who's going to know? Nobody is going to know. And that one is a craft tool as well. And its number is A as in Alpha 98. Alpha 98. And you see, I was able to get right in on that S. Perfect. Keep her going, keep her going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As you're doing this, you'll see where, like, you don't have enough depth, so you can hit harder as you go, right? Just being very careful around that Y and the C because there's so many curves. So many curves. I want it to be as perfect as possible. Just take your time. Nobody's in a rush. And again, if you're doing this for money, which I know a lot of people do, just still don't be in a rush. Your money's not going to come until you get paid. And in my experience, most people who get leather work done, you've already given them, excuse me, the price. So it's they know how much they're going to be spending. Now I'm just taking my stylus here because I can't get into that Y. So with the stylus, you can still push down on the leather because the leather is damp, right? And just push it down. And again, nobody's going to really see it. So there's no worries. I added one here with a finer point. Good job, Bob. When you're doing the leather work, don't look at it as I'm going to make this amount of money off it. You don't want to make a certain amount. You do want to make a certain amount of money off this piece, but you also want to make money in the future. So take your time, do the job, get the money, but also get the sales. Do a good job so that you get the sales in the future, so that you can make more money. I was making this one here, and I posted it on Facebook, and some guy was like, "Oh crap, you do leather work?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I do. I don't do a lot of it because there's not a lot of demand. Excuse me, not a lot of demand here for it." And he was like, "I want a fender bib made for Christmas for my dad." And I was like, "Sure, man, I can make you a fender bib." So I made him one that would go on a Heritage Softail. You know how the Heritage Softail got all the little studs and stuff along the edge of the bags and along the edge of the fender. I'm gonna call it the leather mud flap for the fender at the bottom of the front fender, and the back one too, I believe, got frills and some studs. So anyways, I made a fender bib that had studs on it. So on the top of his saddlebag, there was 6 studs and 4 and 4. So that's what I did on the fender bib. I done 6 studs in the center and 4 and 4, all offset, right? Kind of thing. Instead of them being side by side, they were offset. And so he was tickled pink. I could have charged him more money for it, but I gave him the price and I stuck to it. And that's what I do. I don't go back and say, "Ooh, this is really nice, I'm going to charge him more because I think this is super cool." No, if I give you a price of $100, $200, whatever it is, I stick to that price. And that gets me repeat customers. Repeat business, name of the game. Once you get in demand, it's like a tattoo artist. Everybody's got their favorite tattoo artist. Once you get in demand, then you can start adding up your money, increasing your value. Now, in saying that, I'm talking from business perspective. I'm not talking about my own leather work, because I don't make very much money doing this. That's not because I don't charge enough. It's because I don't have enough demand. I take my time, like I said, and I do a really good job, and I I do a really good job, but there's just not enough clientele, I guess you want to call it, around here. Now, there's other guys around here that are making a killing because, well, let's face it, they're way better than I am. They're better artists. And they're doing it full time. I don't do this full time. I'd like to. I'd like to do everything full time, but I just don't have time to do everything full time. Maybe as time goes on. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that looks nice. I'm on that A-90 or yeah, A98 again now because I'm into a very, very tiny area. A piece of leather right there that I want to get down. There we go. It's into a very tiny area between the L and the E, and I got to get in that E yet, and the S, of course. Whoo! It's hard on the neck. Sitting here just staring down for hours, even though it's only been 44 minutes. So however long my previous video was, no, because I don't think I put this on video. I put the other one on video, but I didn't put this one. So I'm right now about 2 hours into this. And if I were to sell this, I'm thinking 160. And then a lot of you guys are going, oh my God, that's crazy. But you're paying for a person's skill. You're paying for expensive cow. And then there's all the tools that I buy to do this work. You got to recoup some of that, right? Not everything is about profit. There's other tools that I may want to buy. Well, my profit shouldn't have to pay for that. That's what running the business is about. If you get what I'm saying there. Got to get that edge down, because if not, you see what I done right there? I come outside the line a little bit, but that'll hide away. Nobody's going to see that. Over a big picture, nobody's going to see that. And if they do, they're looking too hard. Looking way too hard. Yipper skipper. Nice. Nicely done. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but look how nice that S came out. Just with using that A98. It's a finer tread or finer pattern on it, and it's a narrower tool. So you can get right in there. It looks real good. Looks real good. I'm pleased. Pleased as punch. Pleased as punch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. that little narrow one in there again. Finish off that edge right nice. Oh, excuse me. The other one again. Well, I'm soon going to take a break. So this video will be continued, of course. I'll keep working at it today, but I'm going to take a break for now. And I'll make another video. Yeah, part 2 or 3 or whatever it is. And you guys can come back and follow along. Probably bring a piece of leather with you. Start tooling your own stuff while you're watching me. I don't know how many is watching. It don't really matter to me, but do know that I appreciate you. Appreciate you sticking around and watching the whole video. An hour long. It's almost a movie. But it's getting pretty hot up here, and I live in a 1.5-story house and no air conditioning. It's getting pretty hot up here. So I might go out in the barn and do a little bit of work out there. I've got a rustic sign that I've got to finish. So, the other day I still got to edit and upload a video from the other day where I built a built a new deck frame for the deck on my shed. I got a 10x12 shed, and I want to build I want to put a deck on it. It's going to be 10x10. And then later on I'm going to enclose that so that my shed ends up being 12 by 20, no, sorry, 10 by 22. God, I had to think about that for a sec. With the shed being 10 by 22, I'm hoping that one day I can open up like a little retail store there for the Black Dog Shop, Shotgun Leather, yeah, so just that's my hopes anyway. Hear the difference? Dum dum dum, tick 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 tick. The more you hit it, the more see that? See that little ring there? Can you see that? Can you see that? That's because I've got it gone from this thickness down to, you know, that thickness kind of thing. And you can hear it in the hammer when you're hitting it. Right? That's not very, that's thick. Over here where it's thinner, the pitch of the hammer is higher. Tick, 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 thud, 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 thud. Gotta wet my leather again too next time because it's getting dry. And you can tell that because you see how dark this is? When I was pounding it, it almost like it bruises. The color stays there when it's dark. Out here the color is being lighter. So that means that my leather is drying out. So I'll take a break. I'll take a break now. Dang it. And I'll come back and we'll finish this off. Or I will finish this off. You will be with me. So we'll finish this off. And then I'll trim out the edge. And I'll burnish the edge. And then we'll dye it black. That might be 1 or 2 videos down the road. If I can get this done today, I'll be tickety-boo happy. So when it's done, it will look like that. I know my border's not so big on this one. And I did that for a reason because this one is actually a mistake. The border was supposed to be in where this one is, right? The ring, circle. And when I did it, when I did my groover around here, I brought it in 1/8 of an inch or a little bit better. And my circle touches my groove, and I don't want that. So I want my groove to be separate, and it will be. My groover is somewhere. I don't know. My groover is somewhere. Anyway, don't need that right now. So I'm gonna take a break and. I'll come back with another video. Part 2 or 3 or whatever it is. Alright. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.